If you've been believing God for a miraculous marital settlement, you need to key into this testimony of how God transformed her life and settled her. Pastor Jerry and other NSPDians were literally amazed at the wonders of our God. Now watch this one and be blessed.
What EL-ROI cannot do, what EL-ROI cannot do. Pastor Jerry, check out now. Diamond. I've come to return all glory to God. I've come to return all glory to EL-ROI, the God that cancelled marital failure in my family. I came from a family whereby both the mother side and the father side marriages do not work, but it is worse in my mother's family, very, very worse. To the extent that my mother, on the day her bride price was paid, was when she was about to be buried. Like her grave had already been dug, just for her to be buried, they paid her bride price. So, growing up, the marriages from both sides is not a side that I like and I do not wish for. So I've been praying to God. I do not want to fall victim of that circumstance. Fast forward to 2023, around April, I became very, very serious with NSPPD, and I was in a relationship that it was going towards the line that my mother ended. So because I was very serious with NSPPD at that point, I had a better understanding of what God can do. So I had a covenant with God that God, I want to give you 1 year of my life. It will be a fresh walk with you. Just 1 year of my life, I want to give it to you. Few weeks after I made that decision, I said, okay, let me just leave Benin City and come to Lagos so that I will not go back to my vomits. I came to Lagos. A few days after, a guy that I've known so many years, he has been asking me out in secondary school when I was in the uni. Then he started calling me again. Precious, I want you. This time it's for marriage. Do you have anyone? I said, no. He said, it will work. So I just said, okay, let's see how it goes. We kept on talking and it was becoming very, very serious. So the glory of EL-ROI, God just did everything very fast. And he was also having immigration issue. Papa would always say immigration challenge and reversed. God settled him after like almost 7 years overseas in Italy. God settled him and he came home by November 4th, 2024. He arrived in Nigeria. My birthday was the 11th of November. He engaged me with a diamond ring. A diamond.
A diamond ring. Diamond ring. Yes.
The catch of this testimony is Pastor Jerry, Mommy Eno, my mother did not get an aboki ring to wear, but here I am rocking a diamond, Pastor Jerry. Also, around April 2024, I had this milky discharge from my breast. I had this milky discharge and hormonal issues. I would menstruate this week, menstruate the other week. It was very, very serious. I went to the hospital, did series of tests. I'll come back to that. So I did series of tests. Papa, at one point, Papa started praying. There was a day, June 6th or 7th, to be precise. During the early morning prayers, Papa was saying, hyperprolactinoma, be reversed, be reversed, be reversed. That was how I placed my phone on my breast. I got some that evening, I pressed my breast, milk was still coming out. I said, devil is a liar. The following day, I went to the supermarket, I got Holy Communion. The evening of that following day, I used the communion to wash my breast and I prayed with it. Pastor Jerry, yesterday here, I pressed my breast, nothing came out. Nothing came out. Since last year, I have been healed. My hormones are balanced. Pastor Jerry, the catch about my relationship, he came November 4th, as I said. He engaged me November 11th. November 21st, Pastor Jerry, we did 3 weeks. November 21st, we did our traditional marriage in my village. November 22nd, we did the white and the reception. Pastor Jerry, if you come to that wedding, you will not believe it happened in the village. He choked.
Who is next in line for marital settlement? Can you throw your head back? Celebrate EL-ROI with a shout. What EL-ROI cannot do.
That was a very powerful testimony over there. Did you see the way that testifier sounded? In fact, the whole church could not believe this testimony. Even Pastor Jerry was still in shock. I'm sure even you, the viewers, still can't believe this testimony. What our God cannot do truly does not exist. We dey pray and it dey show. Now, over to you, viewers. What part of this testimony really blessed you? Let us hear them in the comment section. And if this testimony truly blessed you, like and share to family and friends so that they can also be blessed. You can support us by subscribing to our channel and sharing our videos. This is EL-ROI Film Studio. Thank you.